Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Kia Simona. Listen, I don't feel my best, so I ain't gonna be before y'all long, but clearly I don't feel bad enough to not be down here talking cash, minding everybody's business. Now, before I get into what I really came down here for, I'm gonna address the whole Shannon Sharpe thing, because I saw some of y'all in the comments on the last review. We appreciate this review, but yeah, go around that corner real quick and see what Shannon Sharpe got going on, and you come back and tell us what you see. And I said, well, I started to go around the corner and mind his business. You got to go to that other community. He live in the gated community. You got to come up out the hood for that. But I said, I ain't going around there. I ain't wasting my damn gas, because we not going to pretend that Shannon Sharpe has not been Kevin Samuels Sr. for years. The only reason Shannon Sharpe has never been held to the fire and never had the kind of backlash that Kevin Samuels had is because Shannon Sharpe has two things: fame and money. And when you have enough money, especially in the society that we live in, you can buy yourself out of morality. You don't have to have a moral compass. You don't have to be accountable. You can do any damn thing you want to do. The more money you have, the fewer laws, ethics, rules you have to abide by. That's just the truth of the society that we live in. And so this whole, oh my God, Shannon Sharpe with a 19-year-old, and she said he took the box from her, and oh my God, can y'all believe it? Yes. I absolutely can. This the same man who has been on the internet talking cash, but I want to date my wage and not my age. And yeah, see, them older women, I ain't dealing with them. They jealous of the younger women, because see, they ain't got to worry about the older ones as competition. The young women is the competition. Ain't nobody dealing with that. I'm independent and I pay my own bills, but yeah, you over there paying them by yourself. Like, what big damn near 60-year-old man is sitting up saying that foolishness? Now, before I act like he's an anomaly, I do know 60-plus-year-old men that think exactly like that. Especially big black men from the South. Like, Shannon Sharpe is actually a pretty common experience in the South. They think white is right, and the more money they have, the fewer rules they have to abide by, and everybody is complicit in it with them. That man been in the NFL, and that man on ESPN, and that man got all that money, and he's a big multi-millionaire, and he got all the shows. And because he has all of that fortune and fame, well, we just gonna turn a blind eye where he like the little young white girls. And, 19 is legal, and that's his business. Yeah, it's legal till it's your damn child. And let me tell you, I have always been someone who has been very mature for my age. I've always been called an old soul. I've always gotten along with older people better. And naturally, I dated older men. It was when a younger man was interested in me that it dawned on me how predatory it is for a man who has so many years. Now, I never did that. 19 to 57, that's a lot. But it was when I was 36. I'll never forget it. I was 36 and he had just turned 19. And I remember that because I remember telling the boy, just 2 days ago, you were exactly half my age. Like, and he was dead serious. I mean, he was so cute. He was so serious about, I know I'm young, but I'm grown and I'm mature and I know what kind of man you need. Hold on, baby. I had to tell him, hold on, darling. Even if I was for all that, your mama gonna whoop my ass, okay? I'm not doing that. And I had to explain to this young man that you have so much life to experience, and I have so much more experience than you. First of all, we can't even go get a drink together. And by the time you're old enough to go get a drink, I ain't gonna want to be in the club all times of the night. When you turn 21, you want to be in the club. You want to be out with your friends. You want to party and you want to experience life. You're a brand new adult. I'm going to be damn near 40. Not wanting to be bothered with that shit. I want to be home in my bed. I done partied my ass off for a whole decade. We just don't have the same common interests. And I was explaining to this young man how, yeah, I could date you because you're legal, and I would run circles around any woman that you would have access to at your age level, but I'm supposed to because I have so much more experience. And had I acted on that, knowing that's predatory. The problem is people don't see activities that you can afford as predatory. What it is nobody ever expected Shannon Sharpe, of all people, to be held to the fire. Nobody ever thought Shannon Sharpe talked cash shit on them people TV and on them people internet. You would never think that him, with all of his accolade and acclaim and affluence, that he would be being dragged to hell from $100 million contract to unemployment? And everybody's talking about how Cat Williams said something to him. Monique said something to him. He had warning before destruction. But he was so steeped in his arrogance and his I can do anything I want to do because I'm this rich man. He got $100 million contract coming. That girl said, I got something for that ass. Just like you had something for my ass, I got something for your ass. And so, I mean, yeah, he's a black man, and we don't want to see the black man go down, and this is just a money grab and all that. Hey, it was an S grab when he was grabbing it, and he was okay with it being a money grab as long as he was in control. The problem is the control has been taken away from him. That's what people are shocked at, and that's why I don't even get down with that. Oh my God, did you see the breaking story? Because it's fake outrage. This man has been talking this on the internet for years. I just saw a clip the other day of the man saying he wouldn't give his own daughters, the women that he created, more than $30,000 for a wedding. I don't care if y'all have a fish fry. I don't care if y'all got to have a backyard again wedding. I don't give a damn what you do. I ain't giving you no more than $30,000. You won't have to sell some S to get anything more than that. But you were willing to settle with some girl who could be your grandchild for $10 million behind getting some F and putting a big black baby at me. I just got that. I don't feel bad. I'm so sorry. I don't feel bad. Maybe I got enough shit going on in my life. I just don't have enough dams to give about what a multimillionaire did to self-destruct. I don't give a damn. This was your choice and you were proud in it. All that bunch of, I want to date my wage and not my age. It's that old Southern black man mentality of you got to pay the cost to be the boss. And I can pay any cost, so I'm going to always be the boss. That's the mentality. And Shannon Sharpe is a very, very common personality type in especially the Deep South. The big black man who probably has some sort of a complex about his color, about his features, about his upbringing. And he sees being able to have white women as a status symbol, just the same way that people go buy luxury cars and big homes and nice watches and things to show you they got some money. This is his way of demonstrating that this is the level I've reached. I ain't got to settle for no grown woman, because that's his mentality. He's settling for anybody who is a peer to him. His mentality is, I ain't got to settle for that. I can get the closest thing to illegal I want. This is some wild shit. And it's not wild because of the actual happenings of it, because I'm not shocked by any of it. Not the race play, not to put the big black baby in me, and none of that shit shocks me. What shocks me is that you were so steeped in your arrogance that you just wouldn't heed the warning to sit your ass down. And I'll be damned, I'm everything that Shannon Sharpe thinks is a problem. He's Kevin Samuel Sr. I'm a 40-year-old black woman who is unwed happily. Let me just, before we even go down that rabbit hole, let me be real clear. And ain't nothing nobody got that I can't pray for, and I'll be damned if I be sitting up worried about a damn husband. That's not it. I want my money though, Lord. That's what, Lord, please. That's what I'm worried about, a damn check. And I sure ain't trying to get dragged by the likes of a Shannon Sharpe to get it. But I'll be damned if the likes of me with my 40-year-old black ass would get on this internet about, oh my God, they're just coming after this black man. They can't stand to see a black man be successful. As soon as he gets $100 million, they want to tear him down. That man done said his own churn can't get more than $30 from him. I don't give a damn. Now, I'm not saying I take any delight in his downfall, because I don't. But I mean, I also don't have no bunch of dams to give, not with the cash. You've been talking like when Ocho Cinco got to be your voice of reason. When Ocho Cinco is the sounding board to your bullshit, when I want to date my wage and not my age, and Ocho Cinco looking at you like you fool, like, child, things bad. And this whole debacle has brought out two types of men. The men that aspire to be a Shannon Sharpe and the men who are here to check the likes of Shannon Sharpe. And I'm just going to leave it to them. Let them handle it. Y'all call a whole damn board meeting. I don't give a damn. Talk about it amongst yourselves, because the whole foundation of Shannon Sharpe's issue is a lack of respect for women in general. So I'll be damned if I be outcasting my pearls to swine. Get your advice when you get your rocks off. I don't give a damn. And that's my other thing. Leave them men to their preferences. And when I say this, It's not about race. I'm not talking about, oh, they want a white woman, a Hispanic woman. I don't give a damn who you want, honestly. But when I say a man's preference, especially when it's rooted in any form of self-hate, will always be his undoing, leave that motherfucker to their preferences. Like, when I say it's not about race, I'll give you an example. Everybody knows a man who will treat a good woman but will always try to turn a hoe into a housewife. You know one. You know one who can do right by any woman except a woman who is all wrong. And that woman will be his undoing every damn time. You know a man who will do everything in his power to tear a woman down who got her shit together. But he wants somebody who ain't never wanted nothing out of life, and he'll give her everything. Leave him to his preference. When they want somebody who don't want shit, who ain't got shit, leave them to their preferences, because that preference is going to help them lose everything. When I tell y'all, I don't give a damn about these men and they damn preferences. Like, if you focus on yourself, pour all your energy into yourself, you focus on getting some damn money, you would be what? I'm not worried about no motherfucking man. Child, focus on yourself. Make enough money that don't matter what they do with theirs. Go to your preference with that stupid shit. Because that's the thing. Do you know what you have to put up with to get a couple dollars out them niggas sometimes? I got to let you tell you, I'm going to choke you the next time I see you. Do you know? I will unalive your ass. You talking to me like you crazy because you just think you got enough money to talk to me like you crazy. I like to talk cash shit. You might be big bank, take low bank, but you gonna recognize little bank around here. Shannon Sharpe represents the personality that thinks they're bigger than the program. And the program had to remind him that ain't nobody bigger than the program. Not even you and your $100 million contract. Now, hell, for all we know, they might have sent that damn girl to him to set him up. Because here's another thing that I be telling male friends of mine, because I know, and that's get you a male friend that's straight up platonic. They might want to sleep with you, but once you make them understand that it will never happen, then you can pick their brain just as a man. You can really just understand men. And they'll tell you the game, because there's men selfish like that. If they can't run the game on you, if they can't run you down, they don't want nobody else to be able to do it. If I can't do it, so they'll teach you the game. And let me tell you, I was talking to a male friend about the fact that he just could not be faithful. Like, why you won't keep your ass in your house? You got a whole wife and family and yada. Like, what is your problem? And, and they wanted to play church games and said something about, well, David had 700 wives. And here's the thing a lot of people fail to understand is, first of all, financial freedom, if you are not grounded in yourself, can lead you to a higher level of captivity. What a lot of people perceive in the Bible, speaking of David, and I think he had 700 wives, how many wives he had, what people perceived as David's wealth might have been a representation of his weakness. Because what the hell you gonna do with 700 wives in the first damn place? Like, that means you can go damn near 2 years and not see the same woman twice. Like, that's distraction. And even that wasn't enough. And you went and had to go take the next man's wife and had the man killed in battle and all kinds of shit because you could not control yourself and your weaknesses. So all that bunch of jumping around with all them women, it's not a sign that, oh, you got enough money to do anything you want to do. It's a sign that you lack discipline, that you are weak within yourself, because a strong man don't need all that. A strong man is not defined by being able to control a child, because that's a 19-year-old to a 57-year-old. You could have had a child that had that child. That's a sign of weakness. I don't care how much money, how much fame, how many properties, how many vehicles, how many stock investments. I don't give a damn. Leave them people to their preferences, because their preferences are going to be their undoing. And speaking of coming undone with weaknesses, this is what I came down here to talk to y'all about. Didn't I just tell y'all about a week ago in my last review of Real Housewives of Atlanta? Well, shit, it's my first one. It was episodes 1 through 6, because this is insufferable. Didn't I say that whole scene where they had that dinner at the bank in Bankhead, where Porsha was insinuating that she knew things about Angela's husband and she just wasn't gonna bring that up. Didn't I say I don't put it past that girl to be trying to plant a seed to break Angela's marriage up so that she could have her next husband? And what happened? What happened in this last episode? Because I know y'all watched this. I know y'all saw it all up and down the internet, just like I did, because I ain't watched the episode. I just saw the clips flooding my damn timeline. And I said, now, y'all gonna bless the prophet one day. Because I told y'all what that hoe was doing. And sure as shit, in the most recent episode, they out of town somewhere. Porsha, Shamia, and Kelly in the pool in the middle of the night screaming and carrying on. And they talking about Angela. Angela said she happened to be up in the middle of the night on the phone with her man, and she kept hearing her name. So she goes to start recording all the interaction. She said it's a short recording because she said, fuck it, let me go see what they talking about. So she overheard Porsha saying something about Charles, Angela's husband. Now she goes down there to confront them. Porsha gonna wrap up in her towel and did I say that? Did you hear me say that? You didn't hear me say anything like that. She takes off running because she can't handle a confrontation. Well, Kelly told the truth. Thank God. Thank God, because she was pissing me off the way she was lying for Britt. She kind of coming back around because I liked her. I really, really liked her in the first few episodes. But the way she lied for Britt really, really pissed me off and rubbed me the wrong way. But I do appreciate the fact that she was willing to tell the truth about what Porsha said and not give a damn how nobody feel about it. Now she coming back around on my like meter. But when they asked her in the confessional, she said Porsha said Angela better stop before her husband. What kind of whore says some shit like that? What kind of hooker is out planning to sleep with someone's husband? And y'all want to tell me in the comments about how her and Simon was in love and she'd go after that lady's husband and that lady was cheating with the pool boy anyway. Like that has any bearing on whether Porsha should have inserted herself in their damn marriage. Porsha is Jezebel. I'm trying to tell y'all. And like I said, all them heifers better hide their damn man. I wouldn't let that bitch. She couldn't come up my driveway to talk to me, bitch. I will meet you down to the Starbucks 2 towns over. Don't bring your ass nowhere around my house. And I'm gonna let you in on a little secret, all right? All right? This from me to Porsha. Any woman that got that snapper, that knows she got that snapper, she keeps a lock on that bitch. You not around here throwing no snapper around all kinds of ways because you know that shit brings stalkers. You know you're going to have a 3 to 6 month cooling period because this nigga around here acting a goddamn fool. Leave me alone. You wouldn't be throwing that box around all kinds of ways if it was worth something. If your box was really everything that you think it is, but you around here trying to throw it on everybody's husband, baby, you wouldn't have every man you've ever had running from you. If I recall correctly, I'm not sure, but I think Dennis did say something along the lines of, I ain't trying to be mean, but he said something about Porsha not being all that exciting in bed. She's like kind of boring, which is totally fine. That's totally fine. But you around here threatening to throw boring box on every damn body. Girl, go lay down. Porsha is an aesthetic of pathetic. That girl is trifling. And what it is because she's a beautiful girl on the surface, people are willing to overlook her character. Just like with Shannon Sharpe, because he got all the money and all the success, we're willing to overlook his character. Because for him, his currency is actual money, actual success and fame, and that currency buys him out of morality. And for Porsha, that's why she invests so much in her looks, because pretty privilege is a societal currency, and that currency buys her out of any moral obligation. I don't have to be a good person if I look good enough. I told y'all Porsha done gone from the princess of Thoughtlandia to the queen of trifling, that she is trifling in every area of her life. She's a trifling wife, a trifling friend, a trifling baby mama, and y'all, don't be saying that about Porsha. Porsha is our girl. We love Porsha. You just hating on Porsha. No fucking body hating on that damn girl. I know trifling when I see it. And I'm just not so impressed or influenced that I'm willing to overlook who she is because she got a good wig, a good makeup artist, and a nice outfit. Like, I'm just not, damn. And truth be told, if Porsha truly thought she was that girl, she wouldn't behave the way that she does. Nobody would have to bottom feed to get a man if you were really that girl. When you are really that girl, you don't chase shit because you attract everything to you. I ain't got to go running up under nobody's man. I have to run people man up out my face, baby. I don't get down like that. You will attract what is in frequency with you. You will attract what is in alignment with you. So if you are operating at your highest best self, you're going to attract a man operating at his highest best self. You don't have to go looking at nobody's window and digging in their trash can trying to take their man before they even done with the motherfucker. Like, how you slide up under one lady's husband, and when that lady husband bored with you, and he say, you know what, this scam ain't working for me, this ain't paying off fast enough. Your next idea is to go slide up under somebody else's husband? Like, this is a sick. And this is also why I say Porsha is a hypocrite of a hoe. Because you doing all this carrying on about Drew filming with Dennis and she done ruined her own birthday dinner, not wanting to talk to nobody because she got a phone call that Drew and Dennis had filmed together. But you jump around talk about how you gonna hop on somebody else's husband. And see, part of Porsha's problem is she's the kind of person that takes kindness for weakness. She takes Angela's maturity for meekness. Like, she's scared. That lady ain't scared of you. That lady will put foot to your ass. I don't think you even realize that you done met your match fucking with Angela. Angela clears them bitches with her words. When she told Britt that her mouth got miles on it, that lady said, you got stretch marks around your mouth. Your mouth has miles on it. God damn. Angela is married to a former NBA player. Angela done dealt with real hoes. I mean, real deal, holy field hoes. Do you understand? Hoes that she might really have to worry about. Hoes that is true to the game. Hoes that been doing this for years. And you think you got the juice to knock all her shit off? You done lost your damn mind. And you couldn't keep marrying a man you've already had. Cordell couldn't get rid of her fast enough. Dennis been out shopping for new before they had the damn baby. He out there test driving other women. Child, Simon, I ain't never seen nobody so damn disrespectful. Simon is taking her ass down through there. And you still around here talking shit about you gonna take somebody else, man, like you could keep him? I know Cordell is sitting somewhere rubbing his feet together, cackling, saying, I told y'all. Because Cordell been talking cash about her and her mama. My thing is, even if you're not embarrassed to the public, because I kind of understand not giving a damn what nobody think. I get that. But what about your daughter? What happens when your daughter is coming of age and she can comprehend her mother being on a TV show differently, and she wants to go watch her mom on TV, and all she sees is her mama jumping from man to man, not giving a damn who she has to fight or slight to get him? Your child is going to see you trying to fight her grandmother. Your child is going to see you being a bitter baby mother to her father. Your child is going to see you sliding up under somebody else's husband because you were that desperate for a lifestyle. Your child is going to see the clips of people saying, yeah, she did say Angela better stop before I fuck her husband. Your daughter is going to see that. And this is the example that she's going to have as a mother. And I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. Her feelings going to be real hurt when her daughter sits up and has with her the same conversation that Kelly's daughter had with her. I was hurt for Kelly and happy for her daughter when I watched, and I don't know if it was episode 5 or 6, one of those later episodes, where she's talking to her oldest daughter, who is, I think, 13 or 14. And the daughter is saying her greatest fear is growing up and becoming her mother. That she doesn't want to be anything like her. And I ain't got no turn. That hurt me. Like, that made my heart sink. Like, how must that feel for your child to tell you, I love you and I appreciate you and I respect you, but you are the last thing that I want to become. Like, that Now, on the other hand, it made me happy for the child because it tells me that she can see beyond what her mother sees and beyond the life that her mother is living. It gives that this is the generational curse breaker. She's going to come and change some things in this bloodline, and we ain't doing this like this. And honestly, I hope that that is the realization that Porsha's daughter gets. I hope she looks at her mother and says, this is not what I want to be. This ain't what I want to do. This shit ain't cute and this shit ain't okay. I hope that her daughter sees the problem and who her mother is and how her mother behaves so that she can be better. Because the most hurtful thing would be another generation of that shit. But then, like, if you don't give a damn about nobody else, do you care about your child? But hey, what do I know? Live your best life being Barbara to anybody, Shirley. I don't give a damn. Now, I said all that to say, the next time I'm down here dragging that bitch by the edge of her wig, I don't want to hear that shit about, well, she didn't do nothing. She didn't overstep no boundaries. She ain't bother nobody. And don't come to me with that, what she was drinking, because Porsha said I didn't say anything. I don't give a damn. Let me tell you something. Me and Henderson, we get along real good. Henderson never made me want to go jump on nobody's damn husband. And I don't want to hear that shit about what she was drinking. And she was just saying stuff. A drunk tongue speaks the thoughts of a sober mind. That's exactly what that bitch think. That's what she plotting and planning, and her ass got exposed. And I saw a clip scrolling up and down on TikTok, minding other people's business. I saw a clip of, I don't know what season that was that Fallon was on, but Porsha was plotting on Fallon about, well, we need to ask Fallon if we can use her plane because, you know, she got a private plane. She scoped out that woman's whole life and figured she was just going to replace her. I'm going to take her right up out that house, right from under that man, and I'm going to step right in her spot. And look, this could have been Fallon going through this with Isol and her business and her husband being exposed for being a scammer. Y'all going to learn to let people keep their damn problems. And here Porsha go, thinking she going to take Angela's damn problem off her hands. Angela done told you, I got this motherfucker here. I know exactly what he be running around doing, and I know where the leash is at when I want to put his ass back in the yard. Let that lady keep her damn problems, because I'm telling you, Angela is a grown woman. That's why, because I saw something online where people thought she was 60 or something. That lady don't look no damn 60. What it is she's mature. She has a maturity that none of the other women on this show has. So she appears that she comes off as an older woman. That woman is a big grown woman. She know how to handle that. Porsha ain't equipped for half the she be out here trying to do. I just can't take it, Lord. What she is going to learn the hardest way is being a bad bitch is more than an aesthetic. It is more than putting on a wig and getting your face made up and going to Dr. Curves and getting you some extra act. It's more than that. You got to really know how to handle these niggas, because these niggas will try to handle you. And every time, she's getting handled. Every time. And you around here, but she better stop before I fuck her husband. Like, girl, get in line. I'm telling you, Charles gives that energy that he's the type of guy who will screw you. He might sneak around on his wife and he'll turn around and talk cash about you. You gonna wish you never did it. He will embarrass the dog out you. You think Cordell been around here dragging you? You think Dennis was around here embarrassing you? Charles is the type, he don't give a damn. Charles will embarrass your ass. That's why Angela said, I go to my husband when I want to get a hater's perspective. I already know what I'm dealing with. But you around here, she better stop before I fuck her husband. You gonna fuck yourself. But yeah, I just came down here to tell y'all, I told y'all. Just the last time I talked to y'all, I told y'all what that hoe was up to. I said, I don't put it past that hooker to be trying to plant the seed so she can break them up and get her next husband, because she ain't gonna never get a man on merit, not on the kind of woman that she is. What you need is you need to go find you a snake, just like you are, and y'all go build y'all little snake pit together and try to not kill each other. That's what you need to do. But that's it. That's all. I ain't got no more. Just that I told you so. Right here in my comments. No, that girl ain't like that. Why you dragging Porsha like that? Because she need to be dragged. But that's it. That's all. And I ain't got no more. Thank y'all so much for coming down here listening to me and let me get this off my chest. I sincerely do appreciate y'all. Y'all are really the best part of my day many days, and y'all don't even know it. So thank y'all, truly. And I noticed that I hit 20,000 subscribers. And I mean, as soon as I saw the 20,000, that's when I started feeling bad. I gotta take medicine and stuff, and I was trying to have me a 20,000 party. But I'm gonna do that as soon as I feel better. So Thank y'all so much. Y'all, please be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe if you've not already. And in the meantime, until next time, just like every time, y'all know I love you and I mean it. Bye.